Yeah, I think in another week or two I'll be able to braid it down there. Welcome back to What in the World Weekly. I'm your host, Dylan Foreman. Our top story tonight, a legend dies and we look back at all of his accomplishments. All of them. But up first, Sasquatch Sunset, a movie produced by Jesse Eisenberg, has early goers leaving in droves. Apparently it portrays Sasquatches in every facet of human life, doing every bodily function you can think of. That's right, everything from Sasquatches shitting to Sasquatches fucking. You get to see in this movie. I'm going to see it. Disgusting. Just like Jesse Eisenberg's career since he took on the Lex Luthor role. That candy shit is weird.
It's cherry.
Because the time has come.
Our next story tonight, country bad boy throws a chair from hotel roof and is facing felonies, and it's not out of the realm of possibility. He spends 6 years in prison. That's right, he may not cuss around his mama, but Morgan Wallen is ripping up hotels like old school rock stars. I get the allure, but we live in a different time. And when there's cops directly below that you're throwing the chair down to, don't expect to get any leniency when it comes to conviction. Our next story tonight, a 73-year-old American man has been arrested by Colombian police. Apparently, he was giving cannabis tours inside his home. Colombia has had its share of drug problems. However, when an American does it, they put their foot down.
All right, make a show of force. I don't want to have to put the foot down.
No, not the foot.
Let's see how this develops. Our next story tonight, a black-lead running crew in the Boston Marathon has filed a lawsuit against the Boston Marathon and the Newton Police Department. In the lawsuit, it says that the police department is guilty of racial profiling as they were singling out black spectators along the marathon route. We'll see what happens next. However, they have sent a clear message saying that racial profiling is not tolerated at all in Boston. Apparently it was last year. Things change. Our next story tonight, paleontologists have discovered carvings from ancient humans in Brazil next to dinosaur footprints. This leads them to believe that they found meaning in the footprints. Or they just saw big-ass creatures and decided to draw what they saw next to the footprint. I guess we'll never know. Well, they'll come up with something. Which brings us to our top story tonight. A legend, a national treasure, a great human being, according to almost none, has passed away. O.J. Simpson. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about him, but let's see some of his greatest accomplishments. He was the first player in NFL history to break the highly sought-after 2,000 rush yards mark. He did this with the Buffalo Bills, and during and after his football career, O.J. went into acting. He was in the Naked Gun trilogy, and he was originally planned to be the Terminator when Schwarzenegger was supposed to play Kyle Reese. However, James Cameron decided Schwarzenegger should be the Terminator, and O.J. had no involvement in the film. In 1994, his ex-wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ronald Goldman were brutally murdered. And although O.J. had 62 previous violent behaviors that were deemed against him in the marriage, he was ultimately found not guilty of the murders because a glove didn't fit on his hand. The civil court also ruled that he was most likely responsible for the passing of these two people, so he had to pay damages. He also spent time in jail on unrelated charges. Before the trial, let's not forget the most infamous car chase in American history of the Bronco.
Highway Patrol.
Yeah, I think I just saw O.J. Simpson on the 5 freeway, and there was he's heading north, and I got the license plate of the white Bronco 3DHY503, and we looked at him, and he stared us down like he was dead.
That 911 call helped police zero in on the vehicle Simpson was riding in.
And within a matter of minutes, we were overhead. We found him, the police found him, and at first there was one patrol unit, and within a minute, there were literally 20 patrol units behind him.
Simpson was in the back of the vehicle. Driving was his longtime pal, Al Cowlings, who also called 911.
This is AC. I have OJ in the car. Okay, where are you? Please, I'm coming up the 5 freeway. Okay. Right now, we are okay, but you gotta tell the police to just back off. He's still alive, but he got a gun to his head.
In 2007, he wrote a book entitled If I Did It, Confessions of a Killer. Basically outlines exactly how it was done, so might have implicated yourself there, but he's a legend and a national treasure. Yes, and sadly, he passed away on April 10th, earlier this week. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
I'll see you later. Remember, kid, heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Sad fact about that quote is it came from a ghost, aka a dead guy, but we'll always remember you, OJ. Anyways, that has been What in the World Weekly. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the comments. More sketch comedy, more of my stand-up, more of this. And we will be back next week. Good night.